Guys, we're getting started. This is the first. We got a bunch to go over today, so I want to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The end of last year ended hectic, especially with this group, and I want to go over a little reasons why, guys, just so you know what's going on this end. It's not how I usually operate business. About October 1st, I lost 3 key members of my team. One was here local. She was pregnant, but was having a bad pregnancy, so she couldn't work anymore. And 2 people in the Philippines that handled a lot of my back end left to go to different companies in-house in the Philippines instead of working virtually for me. So I had to kind of juggle stuff to get them replaced. And if you guys know anything about hiring people for your company, replacing 3 good key members of your team is damn near impossible to do, especially with everything else piling up behind it. I'm finally in a place now where I have those 3 positions filled, and it's not me juggling them. So you guys are going to be getting a lot more from me inside the group, and this group's not going anywhere. So that's a little update on why the end of the last year, the last 3 months, October, November, December, were very hectic. Plus the wife was having a horrible pregnancy myself. We're going to get into showing my screen and stuff here in a minute. I want to go over a few things, guys. I've looked at a bunch of you guys' sites that inside the group that I gave you that you're trying to rank, and I asked you for access. You give my team access. We go in there and we look at these things, guys. I'm going to show you a perfect setup here in a minute. But on site, stop adding so damn much stuff to your guys' site. Plugins that are not necessary should be removed ASAP. Everybody who here on the webinar, when you're doing your local sites, adds 8 or more plugins? What's going on, Mike? Who here, when they set up a local site, try to rank, just natively puts 8 or more plugins on? Now, I've seen some of you guys in here. I've looked at some of your sites, so don't be shy. I'm not going to name names. All right. A lot of people were saying yes, 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 guys. Through extensive testing on our end, guys, our whole goal here in my company is to rip as much out of these websites. I can clone these websites and put them up with all the plugins installed right away. There's no extra time for my team except minor configurations when we go in to set up a new local site. If we have 50 plugins or if there's 5 plugins, I can tell you for a fact, the more stuff you add to your site, the worse it's going to rank. A few things for that, guys. There's conflicting plugins that redo the scripts in the background. They re-add, double add, triple add stuff, and when Google comes to crawl your sites and look at your guys' sites, it becomes a jumbled fucking mess. It's horrible. And don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going with right now. That we ripped everything apart, talked to a few people in the industry to get our stuff down to next to 0, and that's what we got going on. EMDs, everybody knows what I mean when I say EMD, exact match domain. Exact match domains work for local and always wills. They make sense compared to other EMDs. The problem with EMDs is people were going out and buying websites called buy blue or blue widget versus red widget reviews, or how to paint fingernails quickly, or whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's 2 or 3 years ago, exact match domains were pretty much a ranking factor if you were going after a bunch of stuff. Get the EMD, put content on it, and get it ranked. Now, in the majority of niches, this is harder and harder to do with exact match domains. The reason why is they come out looking spammy out the gate because the exact keyword you're going after is usually in the title, it's in the URL, yada yada. For local, and I'm going to show you guys how to pull out a ton of these because this is exactly what we're doing. For local, EMDs will never stop working. Now, can you over-optimize an EMD really fucking quickly? Yes, you can. But EMDs work, and that's exactly how we're scaling my company. I'll show you that here in a minute. Using age domains to rank. It's been something on my plate to test for a while, and then I saw a webinar from Alex Becker, and he was showing some stuff, so we kind of dove into this stuff. I'll show you what we're doing with that. Guys, who here owns expired domain scraping software? Few people. Okay, here's what I want to tell you guys, because everybody's probably going to say EMDs, oh my god, or age domains, how do I get them? There are 15 scrapers on the market. Becker's got one. Everybody's got an EMD or expired domain scraper or PBN scraper, whatever you want to call it. They go out, they scrape big websites, they find links, they see which links are dead, then they check the metrics on the on the links. Then they have to go look at the history of the backlinks. They have to see if there's Chinese, Japanese, Korean backlinks to it. Then they have to see if it's ever been used for a PBN. Then they got to check the metrics. There is a ton besides just scraping expired domains. We don't have an in-house scraper. Nobody on my team is scraping domains all day long. What we're doing is talking to a few domain vendors and saying, hey, here's what we're looking for. If you run across these, hit me up and I'll buy them for you. This has two advantages. A, you can establish a relationship. B, they're not running a project for you. These guys are already scraping shit tons of domains and they're throwing most of them away anyway because they're not meeting their clients' criteria. So a lot of their scrapes are wasted time. Now, if you contact these people and tell them what you're looking for, I'm looking for any domains that have the word lawyer, dentist, doctor, chiropractor, and just give them a keyword list, or even cities or states. Anything that says Florida, Denver, California, and I know Denver's not a state. Anything that says Denver, any type of city you want. If you give them these lists and they're already scraping these huge lists of expired domains, they have no problem pulling those out and selling them to you for a reasonable price because they're making extra income from that work they're already doing. Does that make sense, guys? So there's a ton of people out there right now scraping domains, and most of them get tossed aside or never get sold because they're not what the client's looking for. There's not whoever they're running that scrape for is looking for. So they have these huge lists. You give them some keywords you want to go after and say, hey, if you find any of these, just let me know. I don't want you to do any scraping outside. Or if you want to hire somebody to go do the scraping for you and find them, that's fine. But what I've been doing is just talking to a bunch of domain brokers and saying, hey, if you're doing these scrapes, can you see if you find anything like this? If you do, let me know and I'll buy them from you. I've got people sending me domain, hey, I found this, 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 I found this. I've got more expired domains coming my way that I could possibly ever get to. And everybody needs cash infusion. I'm setting something up for everyone that will give them instant, almost damn near instant cash infusion, and I'm going to go over that on this webinar. I'm setting this up for you guys. You don't mean the ones that are really expired, right? No, a lot of these are really expired. They'd expired a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it is. I don't care. As long as they have some ancient metrics, backlinks from back in the day, and they're still there, I'll take them. The reason for that is they have some history in Google, and it's not hard for them to rank a lot quicker than a fresh domain. So with that being said, let me show you guys exactly how we're picking out the easy niches to go after. So I'm getting rid of the chat box for a minute. So here we are just inside the keyword planner. What I want to go over real quick is how to find the most searched for keyword in any niche. And it's going to tie into how we're finding these domains. So let's go Denver roofers. I'm just going to use this for an example, and I use big cities here for this. So we got that site. Let's go here and let's do this one, Memphis roofers. We need 3 of them to look at. So here we go, guys. We have this domain. Let's go in here in the keyword planner. Now instead of putting keywords in here, we're just going to put your landing page. Keywords to include, this one is Denver, so I only want Denver keywords. So let's run this. Now what I'm going to do is come over here and look at this. Let's sort it by average monthly searches. So for Denver, we got Denver Roofing Companies Denver, Roofing Denver CO, Roofing Denver, Denver Roofers. These are probably the top 5 right here. Everybody agree on that? My chat box just out so I can keep in touch with you guys. So what you want to do is right here there is a download. So you can download them to Google Drive or an Excel, CSV, whatever you want. Just download this list. Now let's go back here and let's modify our search. Let's put this one in here. And let's do this. Let's say good ideas. Now we got to change this to Orlando. Save. Keyword ideas. Alright. Notice something? Orlando Roofing, Roofing Orlando, Roof Repair Orlando, Orlando Roofing Contractors. And I've already got all this stuff over here in a different file, guys. So if you're noticing something, roofing, city plus niche, Orlando Roofing has the highest amount of searches. So let's do one more. And I've already got this stuff in Excel spread file, guys. Let's do modify search. Let's do that. Let's get ideas. And what is this? Roof Memphis? Memphis. All right, here we are, Memphis Roofing, Roofing Memphis, Memphis Roofing Company, Memphis Roofers, Roofers Memphis, Roofing Memphis, TN, Roof Repair, Memphis, TN, Roof Repair, Memphis. As you guys can see, obviously we've got some of the city, niche city are the top ones. So let's put that in a spreadsheet and bring it over here. So here's what we got, guys. I've got Denver, I've got Orlando, and I got Dallas. For Memphis I use, but for this spreadsheet I have up, we have Dallas. So if we go down here and look at this stuff, a few things are going to pop out. City, roofing, city, roofing, city, roofing. Then we have roofing Orlando, roofing Denver, roofing Dallas. Then we got roof repair Dallas, roof repair Orlando, and roof repair Denver does not show up. Okay. So then we got Dallas roofing contractors, Orlando roofing contractors, Denver roofing contractors. Do you guys see how we can go in here and find the top? Aha, nice call, Wendell. I was about to ask what 17 meant. So you guys see how you can go pick 3 cities and find out what the top keywords are in this? Because everybody, I get a lot of questions in my email inbox from you guys about keyword research. We go after the top keywords in a niche. So if Denver roofing, Orlando roofing, Dallas roofing is the biggest keywords in these niches, don't you think if we go to any city in America that these are going to be the top keywords? Can we all agree on that without going into the individual cities? Okay. So let me get this keyword. Let's get rid of these sites. And I'll bring those back up in a minute. Let me just keep them here. Okay, everybody's seen GoDaddy Geo. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a better way to do this, but this is for the people that want to get started right after this call. Now, you don't have to do roofing. You can do any niche you want. If you go do this for plumbing, for chiropractor, for dentist, for DUI lawyers, for personal injury attorneys, any of that stuff, pick 3 cities, you can very quickly figure out what the top ones are. If you want to do landscaping, if you want to do concrete contractors, if you want to do pet grooming, if you want to do auto repair, mobile dent repair, anything, water damage, any of that stuff, just pick 3 cities, put the top ranked actual website in the Google Keyword Tool and pull back this list. You can download it free from Google Keyword Tool. We haven't done anything expensive here. So here we have 3 that are available, or 2 that are available. So let's go over here and do this. South Glen CO. So it's one word. All right, guys, here we are. And I didn't do this beforehand, so I didn't know what was going to come up. We have a city of 105,000 people. The average income is higher than the average income of Colorado. And we can get an exact matched keyword for the top ranked, for the top search for keyword in that area. Now it's going to be a lot easier to rank. If you guys want I'll put the domain in here, or you guys can see these if anybody wants to go get this. There's that. I don't expect it to be available long. So with this right here, we can go in and see what we can easily get started with. So let's go look at the competition. And I lied to you guys. South Glen. That was for Centennial. Hold on, guys. I don't want to give you guys the wrong data here. Alright, still perfect. Even better. South Glen, the other one I had, if you guys saw, I just noticed it, was for, I looked at was Centennial. I didn't look at South Glen. So it was a little off. But again, South Glen, Colorado. We have 48,000 people who live here and a median income of $80,000. Household income or household value of $277,000. Would everybody agree this would be a good keyword to go after? And I'm sure there's ads here, guys. I've just used Google enough today. At this point in the day, my ads stopped showing to me because they think I'm abusing their system, which I usually am. So let's go in here and look at South Glen Roofers, or South Glen Roofing. So let's do Control F, Control V. So here's the keyword, and guys, this is just a simple trick to see really quickly on stuff. I just search for the exact keyword and search the page. The number one has it in their title and description. The number 3 spot has it in their description. Nobody else has it. So let's go look at these two top ones. And just, do you guys remember where I showed you how you can get Majestic and all this stuff really cheap for $10 a month? I went and picked this up before the webinar. I bought this $10 a month account just so I can show you guys that you don't have to spend $150 a month. My team has the full-blown accounts, but this is one I'm using for this. Now here's the one that's ranking, and if we go look at their backlink profile, guys, they really don't have a backlink profile. Now I'm not saying this main domain isn't powerful on its own, but they don't have much of a backlink profile. Here's the other one. Really nothing linking to this, so let's just go see what the root domain looks like. So guys, here's a company that's got a root domain that's only got a trust flow of 0, citation flow of 10, 3 backlinks, and here they are. They're horrible. And they're ranking. So let's look at this one. Let's look at the top level domain on this. So this one's got a better root domain, the arcmroofing.com. It's got a better trust flow of 2, citation flow of 22. Guys, I'll find a link for you here in a minute for the Majestic and stuff for $10 a month. Once you make money, go buy the actual software. And guys, look at this. The homepage for this, look at the title of the homepage up here. Denver Broncos Ticket Giveaway 2016. Homepage title, Denver Broncos Ticket Giveaway 2016. And here's their backlink profile and stuff. So guys, do you see how you can come in here and just go pick up a few domains and just go after this hardcore? Here's Orlando. Here's all these keywords. Now I'm telling you right now that you can sell these domains. If you guys go buy these, apocaroofing.com, put up a good looking website with the templates you guys have, you can flip these to the actual companies for $500 all day long. Now it's going to be a harder sell than most things. It's not that hard of a sell. All you got to do is show some people that. So you find companies that have shitty websites and then you show them this better one and offer to sell them for you with the domain. Naomi said make sure you check how many competing roofers there are on Yelp. For something like this, let's go ahead and look at that. For cities over 40,000, I just assume there's going to be some there, and I could be wrong. They all say surrounding areas. Okay, none of these are showing up as inside of South Glen, so let's go do wow, for this search there's not even a Google Maps. Yeah, they're not showing much here for South Glen. This might not be as good as I thought. But here's what I can tell you is, where's South Glen? Alright, Inglewood, Littleton, Colorado's big. I can guarantee you that if you had this ranked, one of these, a roofer from one of these locations, one of these cities that does roofing, roofers will go up to 50 miles for a roof job. Some of these roof jobs are 10, 20, 50,000. They'll make the trip for this stuff. So this is one of those few times where I'd say go for it, even though there's not actually Yelp showing me the right stuff. Because before I've said if there's not 4 to 5 at least in the city, the actual city, I skip it. For something like roofers, I would go after it because people don't care where their roofer comes from. They just care that somebody comes and does a good job. So then if we go back to GeoDaddy, here's all of these new ones. So what's a different way to do this? The other way to do this is take this city, this top list of 1,000. I wouldn't suggest doing all of them. Maybe come down here to 10,000 or 1,000. So maybe whatever you want, 30 to 50,000 cities. With population 30,000 cities. Somebody on here just paid 27,000 for a roof. Yeah, I know. That's why roofers spend a bunch of money. You can take all of these cities and just add roofers.com to the end, or roofing.com to the end, and then do a bulk URL search or a bulk domain search. And I'll put something in the group about that, showing you how to do that. I just don't want to get too far off track here. So this all makes sense on how you guys can find these exact match domains. Very easy. If you wanted to do plumbing, I don't have this plumbers. I would assume city plumbers would probably be the top search. OC plumbers, Castleberry plumbers, yada yada yada. So does all this make sense, guys? because everybody's asking, how do I go after cities? Where do I go to find stuff? How do I know what to do? How do I know what to? Guys, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The wife is dropping off the kid in a second. Now let's go into the back end of the website. Remember how earlier I told you we're trying to get rid of as much as possible from our websites and just leave on what it takes to rank? So you guys can follow along with this domain. I'm going to be building it out for the group so you guys can see this all, and I'll do a couple day updates on it. But here's the plugins, and if you look at the website, it's just got a blank install now. Basic WordPress install. But here are our plugins, and I'll go through what each one of them does. Google XML sitemaps. Now this is just a regular sitemap. It's Google's. It creates a sitemap exactly how Google wants. No big deal. Auto-optimize. And yes, guys, I'll put a list of these inside the group. Auto-optimize is a plugin we found for, it combines CSS and JavaScript. Whenever you guys run speed tests on your website, usually it says combine JavaScript, combine CSS, yada, yada, yada. That's most likely the speed issues everybody has with their websites. So this does that. This is the Project Supremacy plugin that's been talked about in the group. I've got it on here. I don't know if I'll use it for this example. If you have local business theme, you really don't need it. It does some stuff above and beyond that, but it's not really necessary, and we're just getting around to testing it. WP Smush basically takes images and makes them smaller so your site loads quicker. Super Cache to cache your site in Yoast SEO. We don't add more than we need to. With the install platform that HostGator has, it's on a brand new HostGator account, it adds this Hello Dolly, Ask Annette, and these will all get removed. But right here are the only keywords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you guys are starting from scratch and putting up a site, and I'll put this list in the group here later on after these webinars, but this is how we roll out our sites right here with these 5 keywords or 5 plugins. We're going to add this one to the list most likely, just so we can test out different themes and see if it ranks better with this on there and not the local business theme as opposed to the local business theme without it. So we're going to be running tests. So this one's not necessary if you have local business theme. So you guys see how simple and back-end wise we keep this as simple as humanly possible? I've seen some people on this call that didn't raise their hand earlier, and I've looked in the back ends of your sites. For whatever reason, people like to make their sites more complicated than they need to be. Can we all agree to stop that right now? Again, everybody, I'll put together a list. I'll get these over into the group after the call. But right now, I just want to show them to you. So if you guys want to jot down notes, it's auto-optimize. It's auto-optimize. I don't know, whatever. Google XML sitemaps, Project Supremacy plugin. If you have that, install it, whatever. WP Smush, WP Super Cache, and Yoast SEO. Now, if you guys notice, all of these have just one few things in common. They're to make the site faster, make the site faster, make the site faster, make the site more SEO friendly, make the site more SEO friendly. Those are the only 2 things we're going after with these sites. You want them to be quick and you want them to be SEO optimized. Anything above and beyond that, slider plugin, yada yada. Guys, give me 60 seconds. I gotta run outside and grab the kid. Alright, I now have my co-pilot with me. You guys still hear me? "77 seconds. God, I knew I was over 60. I didn't know how long over, Steven. Alright, so I'll get you guys this in there, and we're going to be doing a case study with this domain and written out pages on it. Now, earlier I had this up. Everybody needs cash infusion. I'm setting something up for everyone that'll give them cash infusion, that cash infusion, 100% on the house. What is one of the most profitable services to do online that doesn't take setting up a website, that doesn't take all this other stuff, that is massively valuable to a company? Anybody got any guesses? Facebook, rank Google Maps, social media properties, nope, nope, nope. Paid ads that bring leads, nope. Alright, here it is. Ranking YouTube videos. Now, what is the biggest hassle with ranking YouTube videos, guys? Yep, everybody said the same exact thing, creating the video. Anybody got an idea where I'm going with this massive opportunity here that we've been crushing it with? Where can we find a bunch of videos that people want to get ranked and that'll pay you to rank them? Creative Commons on YouTube already. Ding, ding, ding. Yellow Pages videos. People have restrictions on those Yellow Pages videos, so we don't rank those for clients. But on YouTube already. So let's go do a search. I just picked some city before this. Margate, Florida, DUI lawyer. You can do this for any niche and location under the sun. All you need to do is find a company that has a video online that's not ranking, it's not a marketing video. So I don't have any pulled up that's actually marketing videos, but here's this top one right here, Sarasota DUI lawyer. Sarasota's got 50 to 60,000 people. So let's go look at that video. So it's a video made by an attorney for an attorney, yada yada. The name here is Finbloom, Handel, Higgins, PA. They have 276 videos. This company is video crazy. It's Lee County speeding ticket lawyer, Lake County speeding ticket lawyer. Do you think if you ranked one video for this company, you would have a full-time job ranking all their videos? So let's go look at that search term that they're trying to rank for. Sarasota DUI lawyer. Sarasota DUI lawyer has a video ranked number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not their videos. It's DUI attorney Sarasota. And I would assume that this is a somebody like us. Doesn't even go to a real website. This is like somebody like us trying to rank it. This is probably call tracking number, yada yada yada. But if this video can rank, guess what? We can rank a video just the same. 1 second, guys. Alright. Ignore the music in the background. I don't know what's playing. So we got this company right here that's got videos, and we just looked. They have a ton of videos that they probably want ranked. They're not showing up here, so let's see if they show up on page 2. Nope. Let's see if they show up on page 3. Nope. Let's go up here and look at videos. Here's their video. It's number 2 in videos, or number 2 in videos. It's nowhere on Google. So here's that video. So let's go reopen this. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see what's going on with their video. Nah, I don't want the domain. Oh, there we go, URL. So in theory, this video that they have up has 2 referring IPs. You can look at the backlinks. It's being linked from this and this, which is pretty worthless. So let's go look at the other one that's being ranked already. Let's hit search. Let's get this video. Now let's go see what's going on with this. Alright, 5 returning, 5 IPs, 5 subnets, trust, citations, all 0. So let's go look at the backlinks. Blogspot, 2 embeds, this refips.org, a forum link, and some type of member list link. Let's see what that is. So it's just this, someplace somebody put this in here. So they got a link like that. So all we really need to do to outrank this video is do more than this. So here's what we do. Call up this company and say, hey, if I can get your Sarasota DUI lawyer video ranked in the top 3 of Google, will you give me X dollars? If you make this 0 risk for them, you'll get a lot more yeses. Everybody follow me so far? Before we get in the nitty-gritty of how to do it? Alright, so here's how we do it. You create a YouTube channel, call it whatever you want, DUI pros. I create channels based off niches. So you're going to have the DUI channel. You upload their video to your channel. Now to get them ranked, embeds are the best way to go. So you can go here to Fiverr, buy video embeds. I will embed video on 50 Tumblr blogs, 125 IPR, embed on 30 Web 2.0s. You can go to SourceWave, look for video embeds, and you got all of this going on. So you take their video, you modify it just by on the front and a second on the back to make sure that it's different. So when you upload it to your channel, you buy embeds, and then you rank it. You can buy PB and links, but I just do embeds. Something like this, 100 video embeds for the video you control, will do wonders for getting it ranked. This says OMG, which is One Man Gang. It's Greg Morrison's thing. So something like this with 142 thumbs up, 12 bucks, not too hard to get ranked. We already have proof that a video can rank on the first page of Google for this keyword. So all we need to do is do a little better SEO and rank it. So you guys can find videos in any different niche you want. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Hey, buddy. So you guys can do this for doctors, dentists, surgeons, chiropractors, auto repair, any niche that people are producing videos for. All you have to do is find their video, contact them, say, hey, can I rank that for you? Now, how did I say we're going to do this on the house and I'm going to pay for it? So when they do these high PR embeds, 50 Tumblr embeds, I've got networks set up for this for SendWire. I'm creating a new one just for you guys that'll allow you to hook your YouTube channels up to my network through IFTT. It's not going to be massive, but it'll be enough to get the job done, to where when you post their video, it'll automatically get syndicated through my network for you and rank your videos for you. Now, as long as nobody abuses this, I'll leave it open for everybody. So you guys now see how you can contact somebody who's got a video up, offer to rank it for them for free without any money up front, use my network to rank it, then go back and collect a check. And if you land somebody like this, guess what? How many videos do they have they probably want ranked for? Now here's the key, guys. You rank it on your channel. If they don't pay you once you get them in the top 3, you set the video to private, and guess what? Their rankings disappear because that video is no longer indexed. It's no longer in Google. They pay you, you unindex the video. Does this all make sense, guys? Anybody think this is a clever way to get clients that already need what you want, already have the content created, just can't make it happen? It kills the 2 biggest factors. You don't have to create a website, and you don't have to create content. Guys, if you knew how big we're going into this year, it's unreal. There's nothing out there where you don't have to create content, you don't have to create a website. You really have to do nothing. And here's the key. Once you start getting all these embeds for your channel videos, your channel is going to create authority, and you can create playlists inside your channel and rank them even better. Go over the changes you would make on the video. I don't have my video software up. All I would do is add a second to the beginning, a blank screen, and a blank second to the end, just to make it a little bit different size. And if you don't know how to do that, just go on YouTube and search. I mean, there's videos all over showing you how to do that. So all I gotta do is add a second to the beginning and a second to the end of it, just to make sure it's not the exact same video. Because if you upload the same exact video, sometimes Google flags it, sometimes they don't. Questions on this right now, guys? The network will be live probably on Tuesday. I'm announcing it in the group tomorrow, but the network will be ready. I got a few test members that are putting stuff in to make sure it works, how we have it set up. And if it doesn't work, I'll just put a VA on it that you guys submit and they'll go do it. So does this make sense, guys? Does everybody see how you can go after clients that already need what you want without any money coming out of your pocket? Have you thought about ranking it first and asking if they want it? You could, but why go through the effort without talking to them? Some might say, I won't pay you even if you get it ranked, so why would you go through the effort of ranking it? Talk to them. Set up goodwill. Hey, saw this video, it's not ranking on Google. Would you like me to rank it for you in the top 3 spots? And if we do, you pay us. If not, nothing. Who's going to say no to that? Now here's the key, guys. You're not here to gouge people. You're here to open up a conversation. Once we get it ranked top 3, $250. If you want us to keep it there, it's $50 a month. Something along those lines. This is to open up the door to a conversation. Now you rank their videos. Guess what? Hey, would you also like a website ranked up there? What we do is we'll create a website for you. We'll get it ranked, and then it'll be $800 a month. And we've already showed you what we can do with the video. Now we can give you a full website ranked. Can you go through how to find the videos again, please? Very simply, go to Google and just pick a city. Let's go pick a city. I'll just do a big one off the top of my head because we're getting towards the end. Orlando chiropractor. Now, I would not tell you guys to go after Orlando or a huge city like this. Let's go after videos. Darren Hollander, Orlando video chiropractic. Looks like this Darren Hollander is trying to rank. Been on since 2012. Let's see if there's a video ranking here. There's not. Doesn't mean it can't happen. There doesn't have to be a video on the first page. We rank them on first page videos where there's not one all the time. So I'd contact somebody like this. Now guys, if you're using my back end that I set up for you, there's no downside. You don't have to pay 10, 20, 30 bucks per time and hope it ranks, and if not, you're out of money. It's all going to be on the house. Stick with smaller cities, yeah. Guys, you want to tackle the smaller cities before you go after the big ones. Naomi, everybody with Done For You sites, get an email probably tomorrow with updates on everything. Same thing with the other one. So guys, this right here, what I'm showing you, is what we're going into big this year. Because there's 2 things in play here. You don't have to create content. These companies have already paid for these videos. They've already put these videos up. They've already done something where these videos exist. They're just doing nothing for the company. If you step in with a system that will make these videos valuable to them, guess what? And you make it no risk on their part, guess what? They're going to say yes a lot. If you don't ask for money up front and you don't have to pay for the back end, guess what, guys? You have a ton of upside here. And this opens the door for a ton of stuff. You want to do a rank and rent in the city? Do this and then design a rank and rent site around somebody who's already paid you, who you already know will pay you, and then go get it done. Alright guys, this video will be posted later on today. I've got another webinar in 9 minutes I gotta get set up for. So I will get you guys a list of the plugins, and I will do an example video on this. This is going to be a case study inside the course. If you guys have done for you sites, look for an email from me tomorrow. And a lot more stuff's coming, guys. Like I said, I just got my team back in place so I can focus on this 100% with you guys, and we got a lot of stuff coming. So everybody, appreciate you showing up. Replay will be posted as soon as possible, and I'm glad there wasn't a crying baby the whole time. Alright guys, talk soon.